Hello YouTube. Today we wanna thank our sponsor Lenovo laptops, because if it wouldn't be for the highest quality laptops being made by Lenovo Ideapad L340-15IRH or 1IRH, not really sure, my eyes are not that great, gaming laptop, I probably would not be in business. So let's thank Lenovo for making another beautiful piece of work. So again, if it wouldn't be for Lenovo, this repair service probably would not exist. So the problem as usual, the power jack, that's what the client states. Let's take it apart and replace the connector. Hopefully everything's gonna work. The screwdriver hasn't been magnetized in quite some time. Okay, so here. Okay. All right. And those don't want to come out all the way. Come on. By the way, thanks to your donations, we're gonna get a new lights here, because I currently have studio lights, but you know, whenever I record with them, I get so much headache because they just keep shining in my eyes, and hopefully the new studio lights gonna resolve the situation a bit more, so I would be able to make more videos, because I can't make more than one video a day because I just get a headache from all the lights flooding, the floodlights that flood the whole. They basically right in my eyes and they just reflect from everything. All right, so that's the jack. That doesn't seem to be too bad. There's some plastic remaining of the stuff and whatever. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. Smells like burn, so it might not even be the jack. Smells like it's burning. Let's, you know what, here. Let's disconnect the battery. Be extremely careful here, because there are just too many components nearby the battery. All right, so let's remove the battery. All right. Careful about this SSD chip. We got the Wi-Fi card right here. Anyways, I wanna plug it in, see. All right, so the plug checks out. Yeah, it's the jack. It's too loose. I mean, it shouldn't be wiggling like that. It's huge angle. Yeah, definitely a jack issue. So there's no point in testing anything else here. It's just a worn out plug. So here we're gonna not forget this guy, and we hopefully not gonna forget this guy. All right, we got one screw right here. All right, and we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Alrighty. Let's remove the bracket. Let's see if we got anything else here. Alrighty, so I see. Okay, so this component right here, the black piece right there in the back, it's gonna fly off the motherboard when I'm gonna be working on this for sure. So let's hope this tape gonna hold it down. So basically, I can pretty much guarantee if you're gonna be working on it yourself, which I, you know, totally fine with. Just, you know, if this component blows off the motherboard, send it along so that I could attach it to the motherboard, because there seems to be somebody already tried to do something here. All right, so hopefully this guy gonna remain in place. I'm just gonna insulate. Usually I use the Kapton tape insulation, but this is a high temperature 3M tape right here, which is ridiculously expensive. I'm pretty sure none of you need to use that. A regular Kapton tape usually just fine, this one. But for this component not to be off the motherboard, it's usually, you know, I need to power up the microscope. I need to power up the tinier soldering iron, which is ridiculously expensive. I mean, the iron itself, by the time I fire everything up, you know, I could, you know, make a couple more repairs. So I just don't wanna fix what I don't need to be fixed again. So here, like that. And there's a whole bunch of tiny components here, which you can probably see. All right, probably not. Again, we're gonna, oh, and you see the tape runs out pretty fast. 3M tape, high temperature, but I think it's like $40 a single tiny roll, which is only good for a few jobs. So, all right. Again, it's because I'm professional. All right, so that's the reason. I still use Kapton tape a lot. The link is below if you want some Kapton tape. But this is the high temperature aluminum tape. And I probably want to secure this guy a little bit more because the plastic gonna melt on this guy. All right. And one other thing I want to do is I'm probably gonna put some Kapton tape on the jack itself, because it's gonna be melting. It's gonna smell pretty bad, and I don't like that, you know. So the jack wouldn't smell as much. I'm just gonna put Kapton tape on top of it. So we're gonna do something like that. Okay. So let's go to the soldering station and desolder this guy and solder a new one in. Alright, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna add some flux. Let's bring the camera a little bit closer. Like this close, okay. So we're gonna be adding some flux. The link is below. Alright, and the flux is frozen because right now where I'm at, it's about 10 degrees Fahrenheit outside. And we keep chemicals outside usually because they're extremely toxic. So all of those stuff usually just hardens up, all the chemicals. All right, so here we're gonna be adding some Probably need to add some flux here as well. It goes without the flux just fine. Because the solder itself, this is a leaded base solder. It has some, does have some, I need to add some flux. All right, so here. Come on. All right, so I added some flux. And we just gonna, right there, just add some solder to those 5 points right there. All right, so that's 1. Okay. And 2. And 3. Okay. All right. Let's bring in the hot air. The problem is everything gonna smell pretty bad, so I'm just gonna push this whole thing towards the back of the exhaust chamber. Because it's a plastic connector, it's gonna melt pretty badly. Okay. Okay, good job. Good job. Come on. Okay, good. Okay, see? Like that. Easy breezy, beautiful. All right, now we're gonna bring in the desoldering quick. And we're gonna desolder all of the connections right here. Okay. You see? Easy. I just checked to make sure all of the holes are nice and empty in there, where the traces are at. So here, we're gonna remove all of the insulation. Make sure that none of the components are stuck to the insulation. You wanna remove that. And that, and that. Okay, good job. Like that. Oops, I shut down the... Alrighty. So it seems like the back component right there with the 3 legs still on the board. So that's a good thing. So what I want to do here, I want to remove the excess solder. I want to remove the excess solder here. Let's put the new jack in place like that. All right, let's make sure it's up in the air. All right. Okay. Next thing is right here. Okay. Okay, like that. And like that. So what I have to do now is I need to clean this guy up. Alrighty. So that the flux won't oxidate anything here and not cause anything to rust. Okay. Alright. Good job. Okay, I need to clean up a bit more right near this component because I think somebody already put a soldering iron in there besides me. Excellent. Alrighty. So what we're gonna do next is right here. Alright. Like that and like that. Strange. It doesn't sit the way I was hoping it would sit. Something isn't right there. The board is bent. How can a board be bent? The whole board is bent. Because when I got the laptop, I saw that it's not sitting properly. Basically, there was no way to plug anything in. Because whoever took it apart before, how would one bend a board like that? That's, well, the heatsink I still can kind of straighten out, but the board itself is bent. Seriously, people, how is that possible? Okay. Anyways, here, like that, like that, like that, and like that. Okay. Like that. And like that. And like that. Okay, so those two screws are like that. Let's position this guy here like that. Okay. There is something missing right here, probably a cable for the hard drive, which is not here, obviously. All right, so here, let's position this guy like that. Come on. Okay, so that's good. And we got the Wi-Fi card. Alright guys, if it's not too much trouble, please leave a like. Somebody's calling. Okay, looks good. Let's close it down. Nice strange is that. That should be here. And there should be a screw there. Strange, I guess. I guess because the laptop was taken apart before, they didn't provide the screw. Okay, good job. Still, it's not closing the way it's supposed to close right here. For some reason, yeah, this is gonna break the jack for sure again. Let me put the two screws in and see maybe once both screws are in. Nope, you see, there is still a gap. Not a gap, but it's the plug not gonna go in the proper way because the board is bent or something like that. Okay, let's open it up one more time. Again, that's only because of this laptop, because probably it got damaged in shipping, because people who buy Lenovo usually are not the people who gonna package it well enough. Especially this smells like the taste of India, so packaging isn't really even part of the situation. So, in order not to break the jack again, because I don't want anybody calling me, I'm gonna trim down the casing so that the plug would go in and out properly. Okay, let's see if this paste I meant if this laptop gonna power up. Okay. Okay. We got a red light right here. Right there. And the lights come on the keyboard. And I really like the screen. It's a matte screen. And this whole thing seems like it's popped up here for some reason. So we got Lenovo on the screen. And we got a plugged in charging icon right there. And today is not July. But anyways. Alright, just want to make sure that the Wi-Fi is working. Keyboard should respond. Let's shut it down. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. Please leave a like. Subscribe, I will let you know which laptops you should definitely buy, like Lenovo, so that I would be remaining in business. I'm just kidding. Anyways, thanks so much. Have a good day. Bye.